got it back up. What do we do? I don't even know what to do to help you, mate, because I've never done it. I'm useless, brother. I'm useless. Well, I was unmuted. I was talking to myself.
No. Good evening, guys. Sorry about the stream going down. And well done to everyone for observing that minute silence, complete silence for our friend Snitsy. As you can see, it's going to be a wet Q1 here. We're just doing a short qualifying, I believe, because of it's a sprint race as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Just going to turn my audio settings back up. And sort out. So we have got Mahai is on an 8 lap and is going to be the first one to set a time. Turn on the telemetry. We've had a spinner in sector 3. I believe that is Captain Hindsight, as he has someone fastly approaching. It looks like Ninja. Stay on board with Mahai for this first lap.
Okay. I'll just reshare the stream, guys, on the Discord. If anyone's having any issues with it.
As Mahai has invalidated.
I didn't see the weather. If anyone let me know in the Discord group what it was for the full race. We're missing JJ this week. He's our points leader. She's going to play into the Aston Martin boys who are running second and third. Diamonds and Terriers.
That's quite fortunate for Diamonds, really, that he was able to. He may be able to catch up to JJ a little bit, with obviously JJ missing.
Yep. I believe they both would have missed the race each now.
Yep, as we've had another spinner in sector 1.
Oh, we've got 3 lads out on the inters. Very brave.
I will check the tyres just now.
Yeah, Saratel, Diamonds and Terriers.
That is very interesting indeed. So we'll see what them lads can do on the inters. As Ninja will be the first to set a benchmark time. And he sets a 1:42.1. Next guy to set a time will be Looks as if it might be diamonds. As we've lost Cavalis.
DNF.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and see if I can jump on board with someone as Diamonds goes fastest with a 139.6 on the Inters.
Yep.
Good choice from him.
I will make everyone aware to try to join us on Monday at 8:30 for the charity event for Schnitzy. Followed by the Tuesday 8 o'clock BST versus RSCC, which is his Romanian leagues, which is obviously for donations going towards all the support for his family and friends back in Romania, which hopefully we'll have a good turnout for. So please all join us there.
As also has retired. Just trying to see who's on a lap. Currently, nearly one coming up to the line. As Carl Trim's about to cross the line, see what he can do. He goes second with a 141.1. So yeah, just leading on from obviously what Dave just mentioned there. For the guys just joining us late, we had some pretty unfortunate news during the week. That one of our good friends, Snitsy 91, had passed unexpectedly. Obviously I won't go too much into detail on the stream. So yeah, this will obviously be a bit of a tribute race to him.
Yeah, it was incredibly sad news. I was quite unfortunate as I'm quite a greenhorn to the league. I never had much involvement meeting Schnitzy. But for some of the comments and the tributes that you guys wrote on the general chat, I can see he was a greatly dearly, he was respected and liked guy. Left a good mark, and he will never be forgotten without the league. We've actually just set up a tribute number. Number 91 will always be Snitchy's number now. And he will never be forgotten. So.
Yeah, couldn't have put it better myself, Dave. There's a couple of the guys, two Aston Martins currently out there on Inters, P1 and P2, only 2 attempts between them two guys.
Yeah. Well, they're clearly firing them up, aren't they? So.
As I think some of the other guys are now switching to the Inters. It looks like Cammy Moo is, as well as Mechanical. Just trying to keep up with who's on laps here.
Well, they're 1.8 seconds faster, both of the Aston Martin boys on them Inters, so
yeah,
I can see everyone coming in for that.
As Rubinho is about to cross the line, and he sets a respectable 139.9.
Yeah. Quick on the wet, sir.
Yeah.
The track's only going to get wetter, though, isn't it? I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Better doing it sooner rather than later. I recommend there.
As New Era invalidates his lap, let's see who else is on laps. Mechanical is currently on a lap on the Minters, just coming through the end of Sector 2 now. Looks like a tidy lap from Mechanical so far.
Yeah, took cops nicely. Keeping off of them curbs.
Yeah.
Highly recommending this move up.
He just slightly loses the back end. He crosses the line and goes in a 141.4. I think Mechanical will be looking to improve that. Mahai, I believe, will be the next one to cross the line.
Oh, Connor's had a little dance there. I've always wondered, might be a silly question, does the track still stay green if it's wet? Does it actually still develop in the rain? Does it, or?
Well, obviously, with this game, you never know, but it shouldn't
No.
do. It should wash away pretty much most of the grip. Until obviously once it's dry, it will start to relay the grip again on the racing line.
Obviously, only having a short quality, it's not going to make much difference, I suppose, now, anyway, so...
No, definitely not. And it'll be interesting to see what sort of strategies the guys are playing at the moment, whether they're thinking about the race and going with dry setups, or whether they're obviously thinking about quality and getting track position. And
Yeah.
obviously, with a place like Britain, there's some tight places, but there's plenty of overtaking spots as long as it's done correctly. As Diamonds goes quickest with a 1:39.1, and Saratel sneaks in with a 1:39.4. Splits
Yep.
the two Aston Martins.
Yeah, Cabby very nicely let us know it's a dry sprint and we've got rain in the race.
Lovely.
So, yeah. Old Silverson living up to expectations, as always.
Exactly that, as Mahai is currently almost a second underneath his time on them wet tyres. Let's see what he can do.
I'm surprised there's still so many lads out on the wet, to be honest.
It's interesting. With 5 minutes to go as well, obviously it is quite a long track. It's quite a long lap time. So really, the guys need to, if they are going to think about getting onto their minutes, need to think about it now. As Mahai sets a 1:40.4, goes 1.4 seconds quicker than his time.
Yep.
Terriers is currently on an outlap. Let's see if he can improve his time. He's got his teammate right behind him.
Hindsight's having a torrid time. Torrid. What else we got? Ninja's on a lap. He was looking to improve. He's
As
just over 3 seconds off the pace at the moment.
Diamond sets another hell of a lap time, a 1:38.8.
One of Saratel's to come out on the Inters.
Yeah, like I say, it'll be interesting to see what the guys are going to be doing now.
And Roan, same as likes of Ronan.
As Terriers is currently at the end of Sector 1 and he's currently a 10th over. Hopefully he can improve that time.
And we've got both the Hash drivers sitting 5 and 6, and both the Williams boys 9 and 10.
Yep. As Carl Trim has invalidated his lap, so has Gameful. Just trying to see who else. Mahia's over his time.
Carl was a 1.2 up on his down, so he's not going to be finishing this lap.
No.
Cammy's 6/10 over.
As Hindsight and the Gameful are starting their laps. Gameful currently going through turn 4, I believe it is.
That is correct. It's a funny DRS zone, this one. I've been doing a bit of practice here, and it seems to be that I've never got enough. My wing's never low enough to catch anyone into this corner.
It is a tough little DRS zone because it isn't very long. Although it seems very long, it's not actually very long. With both the DRS zones really here are quite short, so that's why entries and exits are so important here.
Yeah, it feels like that one. If you try and stay on the back of the car in front until this last, after Beckett's this DRS zone, this is where you get the move done, really.
Yeah, as Carl Trim is currently almost 5/10 underneath his time. Just coming through the final couple of corners now.
Done well there. I thought he was a bit up at the beginning, so he's nicked that back. Yeah, Saratel's out on the Inters.
As Carl Trim sets a 1:40.7, puts himself P8. Terriers is currently almost 3.5 temps underneath his time.
looking for the drive out of this last corner. Saratells goes on his lap.
As Hindsight starts his lap. Terriers is 4/10 underneath his time currently. Let's see if he can hold it together coming round into the final couple of corners. He comes around the final corner. What's it going to be for Terriers? That's going to be P2. That's a 138.9.
Oh.
Puts himself a tenth between his
Yeah.
teammate, but Saratel is currently almost 3/10 underneath.
Yeah. I was about to say that's only provisional.
As the track is now starting to get manic, as Mechanical, I think, has had an incident. Just trying.
Robinho hasn't came out on track. Oh, he is on track. He's on the web still. I thought he would have put the inters on.
As Robinho's 2 temps over, Saratel is just finishing sector 2 now. He's got quite a bit of traffic in front of him.
Don't want to be on dirty air. Oh,
As
God,
he is
that's
almost a second underneath his time.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can hold it together. As Mechanical clipped the inside of final turn, a car unsettled and put himself into the pit wall. That's unlucky for Mechanical. I think he'd be quite happy with P10 if it can stay this way.
Yeah. We've got 30 seconds now. Oh, God.
Wowee. Saratel goes 8 temps quicker with a 138.5. 3 temps quicker than Diamonds. Diamonds, though, is on an outlap. See who else is currently on laps.
It works out about 10 seconds a lap slower in the wet than the dry.
As Rhinosaurus is almost second underneath his time.
Yeah, go on, Ronan.
Going through the last couple of corners, and he goes a second quicker. He puts in a 138.9, takes the checkered flag. Who else is going to be the next one? It is going to be Scotty. Scotty is almost 6/10 underneath. Scotty, one of our reserve drivers from Tier 3, as well as Hindsight and Chris.
Again, he's practicing for Sunday, isn't he, eh?
Yeah, exactly that. And he goes almost a second quicker. Yeah, puts himself P10 with a 140.7. Next guy to cross the line is going to be Jack Slater. And he goes 2.5 seconds quicker with a 141.4. Got a lot of guys now starting to cross the line. New Era.
Crispy Beef is 1.2 up on his time.
New Era is yet to set a time, but he's carrying around now. Goes second with a 138.7.
Wow. Pushing them mastermind boys down the order.
Saratel goes quickest again with a 138.2. Diamonds, though, is 6/10 underneath his time. Currently got a Haas in front of him.
Chris has gone P12.
Good lap from Chris there.
Yeah.
As Diamonds goes quickest with a 137.8. Wow.
How much these boys got in the locker, eh? They hided it, didn't they?
That was just... They were just trading fastest times. Just left, right and centre in that session.
Bit of a spread today on the old times.
Yeah, I mean...
4 seconds down to the captain.
Do normally get that sort of spread in the wet. Obviously not as big, but it's tough. Obviously a lot of guys might be running different setups, so we'll see. But that was a pretty hectic qualifying session.
Definitely.
As Diamonds takes pole position with a 137.8, closely followed by Saratel with a 138.2, and then New Era rounding up the top 3 with a 138.7.
Yeah, I think Robinho slipped up there. I think he went to go out. He's obviously gone out on the wets again.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's obviously showing a lot of pace. I think the Inters maybe would have given him a little bit more grip by the looks of things, by the times around him. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do during the race. He looks like he's got some pace here.
Yeah, Mechanical said no TC and rain is a bad combination.
Yeah, I'm not
Nice.
surprised. So just a reminder to everyone watching, we're not running formation laps still due to the bug that's still going about. So it will be a straight race start when obviously everyone's ready. Just a reminder that this is a sprint weekend. So we'll obviously have the sprint race and then the feature closely followed after, with the sprint race setting the grid for the feature race.
Yeah, Cammy was saying he's invalidated lap time, fast enough for P4. He made a huge mistake in the final turn. It's one of them things. It's functionally, I feel like you sometimes get a little bit complacent towards the end of a lap. You
Yeah.
feel like you know you've gone quicker. It's so easily done.
Yeah, definitely, and over the seasons, obviously Cammy has showed his pace, so it's nice to see him back in a seat. Hopefully, obviously, we can speak to him on the podium at some point, no doubt. But he's just got to keep plugging away. It will come. As 5 red lights are out and away we go for the sprint race. As Saratel seems to have got quite a good start, so has Noira, but Diamond still holds the lead into turn 1.
Yeah.
Just hopefully we can keep it nice and clean, which it looks like. A few positions moving at the moment.
We'll throw a few guys now. Go have straight out of that water.
As we've...
Hindsight's fallen down the order. What's happened there?
I think so, maybe Jack and Hindsight maybe have had to come in together. As a couple of the guys are opting for mediums, Osabosso, Kamimu, Ninja and Beef. Chris Beef. Saratel still sticking with Diamonds here. Nuira just falling slightly off the back of Saratel, although still within touching distance.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about seeing Christian and Ferrari. Doesn't feel right to me. I hope.
Yeah, definitely. When you're so used to seeing him in a different car, here's a strange one.
Oh,
As Nuira and Terrors,
position.
yeah. Just on board with that battle now. See, hopefully they can make it clean as we've got an instant. Seems like Ronan's dropping down the order quite quickly.
Oh, Ronan.
I think he's had a bit of an incident. As Terriers has managed to get past Nuira there. Just managed to miss that, but Nuira is staying with him.
Yeah, Ronan's not picked up any damage, so it looks like he's alright. What's a gap opening up already?
Yeah, 100%.
Saratel stand with Diamonds though. It's only half a second off him still. And Terry's just over 2 seconds back.
Mechanical looks to be getting swallowed up here by a lot of the guys around him. He's just lost a couple of positions, all in a DRS straight.
Oh, nice and clean, boys. It's quite a hard track to follow on Silverstone.
Yeah, it's
people up in
different.
the wrong places, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, and obviously sitting in that dirty air, it probably isn't obviously helping tyre temps, front tyre temps. As Cavalis looks to be making a move on Mechanical, or at least lining them up for it. New Era is lining up Terriers for a move as well. As Saratel and Diamonds are going side by side.
Yeah.
Looks like a slight little bit of a wheel bang going on there into the final corner.
Well, we'll plug our event again at 8:30 on Monday, please, guys, again, for our fallen soldier. BST, and the charity event for Tuesday, 8 o'clock. BST versus RRC, which is obviously his Romanian league. So please all join us, guys. Get your wallets out. and just donate what you can in these hard times. It'll be greatly appreciated. So
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, for obviously the guys that are wanting to know a little bit more about that we will be running a stream on Tuesday and Monday, hopefully, as a tribute to Snitsy. As Rubinho has just made it past my high. Carl Trim looks to just be sitting there ready to pounce. As Saratel has made it past Diamonds.
yeah, Ronan's on a bit of a charge now. Osso's dropping down, but Ronan's on the way up from the back of the pack. Obviously, this is all crucial now for the start of the feature, so everyone's going to be full on attack mode now. It's quite spread already.
Yeah, there is quite a few little battles going on, but nothing major, as normally you see quite a big DRS train forming.
Yeah, New Era's on the back of Terriers again, the DRS zone. Down to this turn 5.
Let's see if he can get it done, as Diamonds is a temp behind Saratel.
It's a tricky corner, that one. You can lose quite a lot of time into this for the long run down to making some Beckett's. Can you stay close enough?
New looks to be thinking about it, but doesn't. Diamonds is still all over the back of Saratel. Let's see if Diamonds can get it done in the DRS. Saratel looks to have got a decent run out of the final corner, out that corner though.
Oh, New Era's dropping. Oh, is he? No. Terriers has gone deep on the last exit of Maggots.
And that is going to open the door to...
Oh, is he going to get the nose in?
New Era.
He's full bear of it.
As these two at the front are still battling. They're still side by side into the final couple.
Well, little tap there. Oh, clean lads, keep it clean. Yeah, bit of wheel banging, we'll let that one go.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Obviously these guys in the heat of the battle. Let's try to keep it clean, as Diamonds is looking up the inside of Saratel. Saratel gives him plenty of room. Diamonds loud looking for the switchback. Can't quite pull it off. As he gets a great run on Saratel into this DRS zone, he's going to try it again.
Yep.
As he gets it done.
Can see this going on for a while. New Era's right on the back of Terriers again.
There's not too many battles going on.
No, they're all going in by two, hurrah, hurrah, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Ninja's had a horrid time. I don't know what's happened to him, he's right at the back.
Yeah, I think he had an incident on lap 1 or 2, I think it was, and just started falling.
Ever since he shaved his hair, it's all gone to pot.
That's exactly what it was, as Saratel is making a move up the inside of Diamonds. Diamonds tries to hold it around the outside. Saratel gives him plenty of room. These two still going at it.
Yeah.
As Tarry.
Anderson's up seven positions. Rona's down 10. There's no change at the top 4 at all. Gainful's up 1, Mihai's up 1, Rubinho's up 1, Cole's up 1, Cammy's up 2, and Scotty's up 2. So there's not been too much swapping.
As Osso Bosso is currently the only one with penalties, which was 6 seconds. So it would be interesting to see what the medium runners can start doing now.
Mihai's just, Cole's falling down, he's getting swamped a bit now. It's just got
I'm currently on it.
Rubinho.
We're Carl Trim still sticking on the back of Robinho.
Interesting to see the strategies for this.
Anderson looking for a move round the outside of Scotty, as Scotty has left. You alright to quickly chuck him an invite?
Yeah, let's do that.
As Saratel is now looking for the move on Diamonds up the inside. Gets it done cleanly before the braking zone. As Diamonds has made a move up the inside.
Says he's enjoying the kind of fighting.
Saratel throws it up the inside as there's a coming together between the two.
Oh, new era. Literally, he just does Saratel. He's flying at some pace at the back end of this sprint.
Yeah, definitely. Not a lot of ERS though, as Saratel re-overtakes him. That's unfortunate for Saratel. I'm not too sure what happened there, but... But that has let New Era back in, and Terriers is not far off the DRS of New Era again. Lots of small little battles going on. As Rhinosaurus is dropping down the order. Just been overtaken by Mechanical on hindsight. As Terriers and Gameful now going at it. Saratel just still trying to stick within the DRS of Diamonds here. He's got New Era for company.
Well. On these mediums, P9.
Yeah, definitely.
Well. Same as Chris.
I'm pretty surprised that the softs have managed to give out for this long, to be fair, without dropping off too rapidly.
Yeah.
As New Era is going to look at Saratel again. Saratel looks to have it covered.
Yeah, he's running no DRS, so...
This Gameful is just sticking
New Era's going to get him
Terriers.
out. Yeah, there we go. Move done.
Up the inside. It's not
it
cool.
done? Yeah, he drops him behind the back of the Saratel there. Wise move.
Saratel's going to be lining up a move now.
Yeah.
As New Era is flashing and only 5% ERS.
Yeah.
Here we go. Can Saratel get it done?
Yeah.
He looks to the outside.
New Era just gets off the racing line. Just not even worth bother fighting it. Just losing time to the front.
No, yeah, definitely just sits in behind there. There's a couple of battles going on behind as well. Terriers.
Gameful's up to P4.
Yeah, I've just seen as he's just overtaken Terriers. Robinho still sticking on the back of Carl Trim.
Yeah, Miai's picked up a penalty now.
Let's have a little look at penalties there.
And Chris as well. Both 3 seconds.
That's unfortunate. As we've got Captain Hindsight's out.
Gone DNF'd.
I think he stuck it into the wall.
Well, that's
on
great
the
news
pit.
to me on Sunday. Yeah, if you see he's wrecked McLaren there.
Oh, that's
The luck of the
unfortunate.
Irish.
But it's not going to bring out a safety car this late on.
No, on the last lap, so let's get this done, boys.
Cavalis makes a move on Chris. Chris will be disappointed with that 3-second penalty.
Yeah, so by the bunch, he's going to put him down to probably P16.
Yeah. As New Era is now looking for a move on Saratel.
Terry's
Terriers.
both.
Oh, that's gutting.
Yeah, it's going to move Carl, Robbie, and Cammy up. Oh, Cammy maybe not, but yeah, Carl and Robinho are going to gain positions.
Saratel has managed to keep it in P2 at the moment, as he's let New Era in here. He'll ride on board with Diamonds as he takes a checkered flag, closely followed by Saratel in P2. New Era takes P3. Gameful takes P4, Terriers P5. On track, which has now dropped him down to P7. Coltrane takes P5. Robinho P6. Terriers now in P7. Mahai in P8. Camimu P9. Anderson P10. Scotty P11. Cavalis P12. Mechanical P13. Rhinoceros P14. Crispy B P15. Osabosso P16. Jack Slater P17. And Ninja rounding out your finishers. P18 with Captain Hindsight, our only DNF in the last 2 laps.
Yep, I shall be returning. I have just got to get myself a refreshment.
Yeah, no problem, mate. So just confirmation there that Diamonds takes pole position. Saratel P2 rounding out the front row for our feature. New Era closely followed in P3 with Gameful in the second, rounding out the second row. Hindsight is our only DNF, which was unfortunate, to stuck it into the wall in the pit, on the pit lane. Last 2 laps. As we just wait for the guys to pick their strategies.
There we go, I have returned.
Hello.
It's pretty clean, that.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. I didn't see too many incidents.
No, not so.
Little bits of wheel banging going on, but nothing too major, as we have 5 red lights and they are out. Another clean getaway by Diamonds. Gameful straight up to P3.
Yeah.
Looks like a clean start for most of the guys here. Saratel making a move up the inside of Diamonds.
Ronan falling down the order, but Cavalis has got him now. It's all tight at the back. Oh, Mechanical's falling down the order, getting swamped. Go.
As Saratel goes offline. Not sure what happened there. New Era all over the back of Gameful here. Gameful jumps straight up to P2, takes advantage of that little issue by Saratel.
Yeah, Mia's dropped 3 paces. Oh, he's nicked one back on Scotty. Trying to take it off. Full fuel. Yeah, it's tough there. Mia's dropped 5 places now. Won't be happy with that.
No, disappointed from Mihai.
Great start from Gameful though. Great start.
Saratel and New Era going side by side currently, as we've had a spinner and a crash. I'm not sure what's happened there. Ninja seems to have had a bit of an issue. May have collected Cavalis, and that brings out our first virtual safety car of the day. Right. Not even 1 lap in. I can't see what that was. Can't see what that was for. I'm not sure whether some of these guys may have a few issues. maybe a few front wings. Chris is in as well.
Yeah.
As Mahai just takes the opportunity to get off them tyres. Chris is the front wing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Guys, we hoping for another safety car.
Yep, definitely.
Drive-through
Diamonds,
penalty.
yeah, Diamonds picks up a drive-through.
That's absolutely ruined him.
Speeding underneath, speeding under VSC conditions. That'll have to be served within, I think it's 3 laps. It's unfortunate for Diamonds. It's got quite a few battles going on. Saratel and New Era trading positions again. Carl Trim looks all over the back of New Era as well.
Yeah, Roners just gets past Anderson. Still staying 8 and 9, them Haas boys.
As Terriers gets past Carl Trim there. And Robinho looks up the inside as well, but can't quite get it done. Saratel takes up P2, overtakes Gainful.
Yeah, captain's up 6 places from being at the back from his DNF in the sprint, so he'll be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. He's currently our biggest gainer, with Mahai our biggest loser, losing 10 positions so far.
That would make me feel low. That would me low.
I wouldn't expect anything different from you. As Carl Trim is making a move, on Terrier's trade and positions.
It's just not long enough, that straight, is it? It's just not long enough to get it done.
No, definitely. Let's see what tyres everyone's on. So we can then start to see the Saratel is only 1 or 2 drivers opting for the softs. Most of the guys going on hards, a couple of the guys going on mediums.
Yeah, the mechanical was coming in on the fastest lap in after lap 3. That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's good going for the mechanical.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done. He's obviously skipped a corner and he's not got a limit.
As Carl Trim and Terry is now going side by side again. Carl Trim looks for the outside, gets it done.
Oh, God.
Terry is now looking for the move on the outside.
He's near gone Colin McRae on him. Rubino's got him now.
Yeah, just in.
Pick your battles.
And Cammy Moo is now all over the back of Terriers as well, so all within the space of 3 corners he's managed to drop 2 positions, almost 3.
Yeah, 6 down to 9th, all close together. A little train going on. So.
It looks as if there was a little bit of team orders there between Cammy and Ronan.
Yeah.
Let's see if Ronan can get on the back of these guys, as Saratel has overtaken Diamonds but run it completely deep. That's now going to give Gameful the inside line to get the move done.
Yeah, Terry's got past Carl again.
New Era now waiting to pounce again.
Terry is just right on the back of the Rubino. Oh, he nearly took him through cops there.
And that is going to give Carl the opportunity to jump back in with his battle. Saratel is now going for a move on Gameful. And chucks one up the inside.
Diamonds need to get in the service drive through because he's just holding things up. He's got connections to Diamond as well. He's pinging all over the screen.
As he's now in.
Yeah.
Now in to serve that drive through. Let's see if the front 3, front 4 can now break away. As Carlton picks up a 3-second penalty.
Yeah. Gainful's right on the back of Saratel still there. Good racing with Gainful. Ronan's up 8 positions. Captain's up 7 now. He's up to P12 from the back.
Really good from them
Mechanico's
guys.
up 4. Yeah, he's up 4 places. So Mechanico was right in the back of this pack now. He's worked his way right back into it.
That'd be really good for Mechanical, as New Era Saratel and Gameful look to be just breaking away from the pack, working together. Gameful knows that Saratel will be coming in over the next couple of laps to obviously get rid of them softs. As Anderson picks up a 3-second time penalty. Against Gameful takes P1. Maybe Gameful's playing a different strategy and trying to break away from Saratel while he's having a few issues with his tyre wear. Gameful and Saratel trading positions again. Gameful looks to have the run on him, going onto the outside of turn 1. Thinks better of it. New Era just sitting there quite patiently. As we've got a bit of a DRS train forming from P4 all the way down to P13. We'll see which one of them guys are going to be brave on strategy.
Just been watching Mechanical. We just keep right in touch with this back here.
There's an incident happened between the two leaders, Gameful and Saratel.
Saratel's in the wall, no wing. He's not DNF'd, but jeez.
Just hope that everyone can get back on track safely, no issues. But that has given New Era now complete control over this race.
Ronan's all in the back of Terriers now, and he's up 10 positions.
He's looking really good, as Terriers has no ERS left either to defend with.
Oh God!
This might be easy to give each other space.
Job done.
Yeah, Ronan gets it done. Mechanical looks to be trying to make a move on Cammy as well down the inside. Cammy gives him space as he now gets a better drive out.
Get the exit. Oh.
Scotty is all over the back of these two as well, just sitting there with 52% ERS, while the others have got, both of them have got underneath 10%.
Yeah, all the guys, even Captain Eyesight's right in the back of this pack now as well, and Answer, so.
As Mechanical spins it.
Oh, he's binned it.
Just a little bit too early on the throttle there. I was on board with him, and it just sounded like he got a bit too throttle happy. Gameful now trying to get past Captain, trying to make up the positions again.
Yeah. Well, we're banging Captain. Oh, God. That's unlucky.
Did you see what happened there, bud?
Yeah, there's a bit of a slight bang on the wheels, buddy. I don't try to say too much because obviously for the incident room, but
yeah, okie doke. That's unfortunate for our Captain.
Lynn just picked up a 3-second time penalty there.
As it's a bit spread now, but Coldtrim looks to try and make a move on Terriers.
Scotty's catching up with Cammy massively into Cops, yeah.
Just thinks better of it for the time being.
Yeah, that's the thing. You run a little bit too deep, you just shreds time.
As Mechanical and Saratel are going side by side. As Jax throws one up the inside of Saratel there. Gets the move done.
Yeah, Cole's right in the back of Terriers as well when they're going this DRS zone. That's turn 4. Plenty of ERS to get this done as well.
Terriers is kind of being helped out by that DRS from Ronan.
Yeah.
With Jax picks up a 3-second.
Yes, it's an awful track to try to not pick up any time penalties. It's just so easy for track limits.
Yeah, definitely, because we've already got Terriers on 6 seconds, Carl Trim on 3 seconds, Anderson on 3 seconds, Jackson on 3 seconds, and Ninja on 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Which, if it sort of stays like this, you're going to be losing quite a few positions in such DRS trains. And especially if a late safety car comes out. So
Scotty's got to move on Cammy done out down towards Cops. Yeah, easily made.
Anderson is looking at the back of Scotty now, of Cammy, sorry. Nice little battle going on, a three-way battle between them guys. Yeah. As Anderson gets it done nice and cleanly.
I've got a sneaky suspicion the Terriers are going to have a little try of a go on Ronan coming out of turn 4 into this DRS zone. Saratel. Yeah, they're all going to come in now, aren't they?
Saratel gets a 3-second time penalty for speeding by the looks of it. Not for speeding, for track limits.
Yeah, Terriers got to move down on Ronan. Does he run too deep? No, he's nailed it. He's nailed it. I wonder what's going to happen with these hard boys, where they're going to pit and if they're going to go. I don't know how long these hards will go.
I mean, the mediums and the hards will give out sort of the same sort of... Obviously, the hards will go slightly longer, but they'll give out the same sort of laps. So it just depends on whether you want the last couple of laps to feel like it's on ice or whether you want to feel like you've got a bit of grip. So it will depend. As New Era's left the session, do you want to chuck him an invite for us, Dave?
Yeah, I'll do that now.
As that's going to give Rubinho the all clear to now overtake him. As Terriers has just been overtaken by Ronan. Carl Trim still sitting there. Saratel manages to get past Mechanical. Diamonds gets past Jax. As New Era has now been overtaken by Rubinho, obviously not being in the session.
I'm trying to type as fast as I can on this wheel.
As now Ronan is all over the back of New Era as well. He looks to be dropping quite a few positions as we've had yellow flags in Sector 1. Someone's dropping down the order. Mechanical looks like to have a spin again. It's unfortunate for Mechanical.
There you go. Sent.
As Ronan gets the move done on New Era.
Terry's going to come through here as well, I think.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of guys. Carl Trim as well may get it done. It's unfortunate. Let's hope he can get back in a session as quickly as possible. Yeah, he looks to be just a sitting duck here. It's disappointing for him, really. This Gameful looks to be making a move on Cammy Moo. He gets it done before the braking zone happens. Also, Bosso looking quick again here. All over the back of Cabalis. Bosso's been having a few problems recently, but showing his pace again.
Yeah, it's better. He'll be happy.
Definitely. I know that in the Constructors' Cup, as Hindsight takes the corner and a drift, just loses out the position to Saratel. Yeah, he just took the last corner and a bit of a drift, that was all.
Oh, Scotty's right about New Era now as well.
Yeah, as New Era's now dropping. Position. Yeah, he's just dropping like crazy. Really unfortunate for him. Not too many close battles really going on now. The field looks to be spreading out a bit.
Yeah, Rubino's got a 2 and just over 2 seconds of gap in front now. He's away. Terry's just still taking the DRS zone. He's still staying in the DRS range for Ronan. It's interesting watching everyone else's lines with Magnus and Beckett. It's just funny what people picking in the gears.
Yeah, definitely. As Anderson is now about to overtake New Era as well. So is Gameful as they go three wide. Cool.
It turned him into a jam sandwich there, didn't they?
Gameful's now looking for the move on Anderson as well. Gets it done.
Yeah.
2 and 1 for Gameful.
Yeah.
That's a man on a recovery mission.
Yeah, it's like going out with the cheeky girls, isn't it?
100%.
2 for the price of 1.
He's absolutely smashing this. Gameful looks to have strong pace here. Saratel is all over the back of Osso. Saratel 11 laps on them medium, on them soft, sorry. As he just slightly loses it. As Hindsight's into the pits. Wants to get off them tyres. 6 on a set of softs. Not sure if that was the right move from Hindsight there. See whether he can get to the end or not. New Era now dropping. Cammy Moo makes a move. Saratel makes the move on Osso. Mahai gets Captain done in the pits.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear as if Diamonds is making too much progress back up the field again. Still sitting in P13.
Yeah. It needs another safety car, really.
Yeah, definitely.
It needs a VSC to just pull it all together. To be fair, it's not actually. What's it in time? He's actually only 15 seconds off the leader. Going in P13 from that, so he's definitely been gaining time somewhere.
We'll see what he can do on his second stint. Obviously, he's going to be on the softer compounded tyre. But I'd imagine Robinho is just playing it safe here, just waiting it out, trying to see what everyone else is pitting. Saratel now about to overtake New Era as well. New Era's just falling down the pack. Terriers all over the back of Ronan. As Diamonds gets also. Cammy Moo and Anderson are currently going side by side. Lots of space given between them two. Clean driving.
Yeah.
Cammy Moo turns on the overtake.
Oh, yeah, Diamond's got a pass Saratel there. Oh, it's this. These two both trying to find their way back to the front, aren't they? So.
Yeah, as Saratel just gives up that position. I think he probably knows it was going to happen in the DRS zone anyway on them old soft tyres. Terriers is still all over the back of Ronan as Ronan makes the pits. He's the first one to pit.
Let's see what he can do. A bit there.
Yeah.
Great drive from Scotty though for tier 3.
Carl Trim joins him in the pits.
Yeah, Carl's gone. Who else is going in?
They're the first two. They are our first 2 pit stops.
Yeah, so we've got Ninja in as well, so it's 3
first
there.
3, yeah, first 3, sorry. As Anderson and Cavill are still having this ding-dong battle.
Knew he was rejoining the session, whether he's in his car or not, I have no idea.
And this is playing into the hands of Dime, Cammy.
And this has left the session.
We're now looking to get on the back of Cavilis and Cammy. As Cavilis makes the move up the inside of Cammy, gets it done. Cammy now having... Yeah. As Robinho, Terriers and Saratel have all pit. Saratel opting for the softs again. I think that might have been a mistake. Still our net race leader.
Yeah, he's gone on the hards to the end. So everyone else is yet to pit.
Ronan is on the back of Terriers. Terriers will be hoping to get on the back of Robinho quite sharpishly. Try and use them soft tyres to his advantage. As Diamonds is only 3 tenths behind Cavallis now. He looks to be making a move into the second DRS zone.
Yeah, he's going to have to pit again, though. He's not going to make the end on him hard, is he?
No. As he's in the pits now, Diamonds has entered the pits.
Yeah, it's best time. With all the top runners still yet to pit, it's the best time for him to do it.
Ronan is still trying to push onto the back of Terriers. Terriers now pushing for Robinho's DRS as Ninja gets another 3-second time penalty. Mechanical currently up to P6. Yet to stop on them tyres.
Diamonds is still currently coming a 5-second penalty as well. He's not taking that. He's on his pit stop. Unusual.
As Coltrane makes a move past Ronan. Terrier's now all over the back of Robinho. Let's see if he can make his sauce work and get away from him sharpish. Diamond's making a move on hindsight, gets it done.
Yeah, Cammy's right on the back of Caballis here as well, for the DRS zone.
Let's see if Cammy can get it done. I'd expect some of these guys to be pitting soon. Cammy looking around the outside of Caballis there.
Trying to nip the inside, get undercut. They're going for the switch back, sorry.
He got the better drive out of there. See if he can get it done in this turn one. As we've lost Mechanical again, I think. Mechanical had a little bit of a spin.
It's become a bit of a ballerina lately.
Yeah,
left the session again.
As Cammy moves, gonna look for the pass here on Cavallis, I believe. Cammy move gets it done. Cavallis hanging it up hanging it around the outside, now the inside. Cammy move still trying to hold it around the outside there, a little bit of wheel banging. Still side by side for these two. It's going to be an interesting corner if they can keep it clean. They do. Cammy just goes slightly off track, which lets Cavallis back in. This is a hard section to go side by side in. Be careful.
Just give it up, slot in behind and wait for the DRS zone. He's not going too by
New Era
and Beckett's.
New Era just sitting behind, waiting to pounce. He is now. And he gets Cammy Moo.
Terrier's right in the back of Robinho as well. The rest of the guys are pretty spread now.
As Scotty pits. Just jumped onto the soft tyres. See if we can make them work. Terry is still looking for the lead. This will be the net race lead if he can get this move done. He is currently carrying a penalty. Diamond's not looking too bad either. Just currently 6.5 seconds back from Coltrane.
Yeah, the top four guys have all got a pit, so. Would you be leaving it this long?
Personally, I quite like the undercut round here, but it's quite high deg, so it's personal preference really. Do you prefer track position, or do you have the confidence to know that you're going to overtake everyone else and you have the pace to get back there?
I don't do much overtaking, so I'll probably stay with track position.
Yeah, and that's just very similar for me. It's although this game is, I like this game a lot more than last year because every strategy can work. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
strategy you pick, every strategy works. Whereas obviously the last game it was very much medium to hards all the time.
Yeah.
So I like it in that aspect. As Terriers has made it past Robinho there.
I like it because I don't finish last all the time.
No, you've been showing good pace recently, Dave.
Just get in there, buddy. Just coming.
As Jax has just been overtaken by Anderson, but looks to have another go at him again. He looks up the inside, just gets cut out.
So, where is... I'm just trying to work something out here.
Carl Trim and Rhodosaurus going side by side. As Carl Trim gets the move done and Ronan.
This could spice up a little bit towards the end here with Diamonds and the rest of the guys.
Yeah, he
If they
seems to be
pit or not.
taking. He seems to be taking absolute chunks out of that at the time.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he can do, but obviously he's got a fair way to catch up.
Depends how much pace in the next 7 laps if these boys are going to take them to the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, they can't connect them. They've not pitted, have they? So they've got to pit.
No, they've
Got
well,
to pit.
I think some of these guys at the front now hoping for a late safety car. But the racing's been really clean so far from what I've seen. So as Saratel makes a spin, I think he was
Just
looking
tagged
for a
them.
move.
Yeah, he tagged
As he
them back to
resets the track as well.
He's going to be fuming. His head's gone.
Ninja makes it past my high. As
Yeah,
we've got a bit of rain.
Yeah,
We've
here
got
comes
some
the
rain.
spits. So this is what they was holding out for.
This makes sense now.
Yeah.
Is it going to rain hard enough and quick enough for the Inters to matter?
Do you reckon 2 laps you'd probably last before the track stays too wet?
With a half decent amount of rain, I don't think it will take too long at all, to be honest.
No.
As you can probably see now, they're starting to get a little bit greasy already. So
Yeah, so it's almost like we're actually in the car. Oh, someone's
as
gone.
we've had a spin, I think that's Saratel again. Yeah, he's had a
Sarah
spin. Yeah.
His tyres are probably cooked.
Yeah, as Robinho is looking for the move up the inside of Terriers, and he's now looking for the move on Camimu as well. Gets it done on both. As Diamonds, I believe, has just picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Ooh.
As your top guys are now pitting, let's see what tyres they're going to jump onto. I can probably imagine they're going to be Inters.
Yeah, it's all going to be greens, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
New Era is in, Cavaliers is in, Terriers is in, Carltrim's
Greens,
in.
they're in, they're greens.
Yeah.
This could spice things up a little bit then.
Because there's still 5 laps. Might not seem like a long time, but it's a long time when the track's wet. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's
And it looks as
it's
if
heavier now.
some of the guys are looking like they're starting to struggle on them hards as well.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep an eye on New Era's time to Osso. And he's already taken chunks out of Osso. So this could all, as Chris picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pits. Yeah, this looks horrendous. I can see most of these guys starting to pit as Robinho picks up a 3-second time penalty, and that's so unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
Our current net race leader. As New Era takes Osso.
Scotty is literally Tokyo drifting through Magazine Becky. It's a box.
Yeah,
Ronan as well.
New Era's just taken almost a second out of him
Yeah.
in the space of like half a lap. as they're all
You have
in.
to react so fast. These guys going in, you've got to go.
All the front five are in. Diamonds has decided not to. He's trying to. As we've got
Scotty's got a 5 second
Scotty
penalty speed in
speeding.
the pit lane. Scotty's got 18 seconds of penalty.
Jesus. Yeah, Diamonds has got 8 seconds. That probably explains why he doesn't want to pit, because he's going to have to serve that 5 seconds. New Era.
Try and keep that gap for the next 4 laps on the hard way. Once you catch him on the inters,
It's so at the moment we've got Gameful has just literally come out of the pits on inters. New Era on the lap hold inters. So it'll be interesting to see if these two can work together and try and reel back in Diamonds, but I can't imagine that'll be too difficult. Just with the lack of grip. He's only got him
on the softs now, and Jacques late running on mediums. So.
Yeah, which I can probably see these two guys jumping in the pit lane shortly.
Yeah, Gabriel just took 2 seconds out of him there in about 3 corners. So,
as we've had an incident somewhere, it's Hindsight.
Turn 4, yeah.
Hindsight and Jax look to have a coming together. It looks like.
Well, down to me, Jax is on the medium, so something's gone wrong there.
Yeah.
Cammy with another 3 second time penalty.
Yeah,
so no point me trying to work this out, because of the time penalties, this is all going to change at the end. So
Diamonds is struggling.
9 seconds now. Yeah, 8.5, 7, 8 seconds. It's just tumbling.
And if I'm New Era, I'm just sitting behind Gameful.
Yeah.
And just reeling Diamonds back in and let them two fight for P2.
Yeah. Build that ERS.
Yeah, definitely. Just get that battery recharged. Go again. As
down to
Robinho.
4 seconds now.
Yeah,
it's going to get absolutely swamped.
That's what I mean. And like you said, 5 laps doesn't seem long, but within 2 laps, everyone's back onto inters.
Yeah.
So, just shows you.
These moves are going to all be done. With his 8 second time penalty as well that Diamonds has got, there's no point fighting. Instead, he just blocks him. Oh, for God's sake. Has he got Dame? He's got Dame for winning a wing. Jack, 5 seconds penalty. Speed in the pit lane. Has he got it now? No, his wing's intact. He's got past him.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for Jax, obviously speeding in the pit lane. Yeah, Diamonds really is struggling now. He's lost a second within 3 corners. So he is really struggling now. Everyone else is starting to catch up behind.
Yeah, Cavendish is going to soon get him. Typical position changes. Scotty with another time penalty. All this time he's going, he's going to have to buy himself a stopwatch.
He needs to be careful as Diamonds takes the initiative to pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Scotty does need to be careful, because I think after 30, it gets to about 30 seconds, it kicks you out, disqualifies you.
Yeah, alright.
As Robinho is looking all over the back of Cavalis. As you're going to have a look at some position changes.
Just as Miles doing. Cavalis is up 9.
That's helped him out with the rain coming, obviously holding out so long on them hard tyres.
Big guy for Ronan, to be honest. He was up like 14 positions at one point in his race.
Yeah, exactly. But that just goes to show you the beauty of this game with strategy. Everyone picking different strategies, and some of it working out for some people, some of it not. Cavalis is still looking to get past Robinho again. Terry is looking to get past Camu, just takes a little bit wide there. It's going to open the door for Carltrim.
Oh, Jack, another 3 seconds.
Let's have a look at these penalties, because this Could be all
It's
sector
going to be
one. We've
crazy.
got sector one. We've got problems. Mechanical has gone spinning again.
Yeah.
As Gameful is within a second of New Era. As we've lost Saratel. Saratel has had an incident.
Yeah.
Can't see where that is.
It's a Maggie's and Beckett's. He's lost it on the exit.
Yeah, he is just on the exit. Just the right hand side is in the wall.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for him. Bit of a tough race for Saratel today.
Only one safety car though.
No, yeah, I'm very surprised about that.
Only
It's
one
been a really clean race from everyone, to be fair. Or from what we've seen, of course. Gameful just sitting on the back of New Era, but they're both on equal ERS, so this could be an interesting last lap and a half. Let's see what Gameful can do.
It's just not pushing too hard. You just
No.
can't do it.
Starting to drain that ERS. I think New
he's having a
Era
little
is as
burn.
well. Yeah, they both are.
Yeah.
Gameful just thinks better of it. New Era with slightly more ERS than Gameful.
Yeah. Terry's just catching Cammy as well, and the ball he runs a little bit wide there, Cops, but he's catching up.
It's all a
a little moment now.
I feel like it's all going to be a bit of a checkerboard at the checker flag with all these penalties going on.
Yeah, it's going to be all over the place, like a game of chess, watching names move around.
So, at the moment, Cavalis, if he can stay in the 3-second window of Rubinho, is going to pick himself up a podium. Yeah, a reserve podium in Tier 2. Very nice for Cavalis. Gameful and New Era are still battling it out. Let's see if Gameful's got the pace. He's certainly managed to charge that ERS up quite well. As they both have a little bit of a burn up.
Yeah, it all depends on how you get through Maggie's and Beckett's if you're close enough to get into Cops with your nose in front.
Let's see if Gameful can do it.
He knows he needs to keep this clean now.
They're both burning. Gameful just has slightly more to burn.
He's gonna go. Is he gonna go? He's gonna go. He's gonna go forward.
New Era keeps up the inside. Is Gameful going to try and make the move back into the final corner?
He's got another little bit down into. Yeah, he's not gonna get that.
Better of it.
Yeah, he's gonna stick to P2.
Let's see if he can get a good exit here and overtake him into the final corner. But it looks like New Era is going to take the checker flag in P1. Yeah. Well done to New Era. Good race from him after last week.
Well done, Gameful.
As we have a problem in sector 3.
Great drive for Roden. Cavalis again though.
Looks like Ninja may have run out of fuel.
Skill issue.
Yeah, 100%.
Cavalis and Roden both up. Cavalis up 8 positions. Roden up 9 positions.
Also, Bosso taking a well-deserved P9 there.
Yeah, he's up 8 positions. He'll be well happy with that, with his recent performances on this new game.
Well done,
his practice time. So yeah, good on us. Go on us, though.
I will invite our top 3 as Cavalis just misses out on that P3 by 3 tenths.
Yeah, and I will just say one more time that please join us again at 8:30 on Monday for the tribute race for Snitsy, number 91. Be there, will be square. All race, lads.
As we've just sent the invites, we're just currently waiting for Ninja to get over the line. It was a good race from Gameful in the end, and New Era to be fair, to come back from where they were. That was really good recovery drives from them guys. As Rubinho has just joined us, how are you?
Good evening, sir. Well done. How did it go for you? How did you feel? Yeah, but what was you running the hards, was you? Yeah, P3, you got to be happy with that.
So, how are you feeling the last couple of laps with Cavalis managing to try and obviously nick that P3 from you with the track limit penalty? How was that the last couple of laps for you?
I'm struggling to hear you, Rubinho.
Yeah, just struggled to hear that, mate. Can you repeat yourself again? Sorry.
Oh, you... No worries, buddy. We'll let you go.
Well done, Rubinho.
You're done, buddy. You go and have a nap. Take
Well
care,
done,
buddy.
mate.
Yeah, I think it's Benny bye time for Rubinho. He's obviously
Yeah,
left it all out
definitely.
on
He
in the track.
sounded very tired. As we're just waiting for Gameful and New Era to join us. Hopefully we can get them two guys on. But
Yeah.
well, what a race! That
Yeah,
was
very good. Very clean for Silverstone as well. I think it's believe it was one of my first races last season. And I think we had about 4 safety cars in it, so that was good. That's a lot better than last year.
yeah, definitely. I think we had 2 VSCs maybe in total the whole sprint and race, which was obviously good to see. A lot of the
Standard race.
battling was fairly clean as well from what I could see.
Definitely. Oh,
But
any of the other lads
as
joining us? I don't think they are they?
I'll send them one more invite. And we'll give them a couple more minutes, Dave.
Yeah.
We'll give them sort of 2-3 minutes. But obviously, as we've been saying, guys, today was a tribute to one of our own in Snitsy 91. We had the sad news that he passed unexpectedly during the week. So if you'd like to join us on Monday and Tuesday, we will be running our own CDR tribute race, charity race. We'll also be on the Tuesday, which is the charity race, against his Romanian league. So if you guys could join us, that would be really appreciated.
Get
As
your wallets out.
our P2 joins us in Gameful.
Yes, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the
we
odds?
can we can hear you.
Hey, awesome.
Well,
Good race,
Gameful.
buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
That was
Yeah,
interesting for you, I'd imagine. Obviously, dropping down the order and having to come back like that.
yeah, it was frustrating to be honest, because I had like I think there were three, yeah, two incidents. I think where he got hit from behind and lost positions, and had to fight one. I spun out, so lost a lot of positions. I had to fight back through the field, and then when I was in P1 and I knew I had the pace to hold position because even when New Era got in front of me, I was able to pull back the 2 seconds within the 2 laps. But the challenge was I can't remember who it is, but they glitched in front of me, which is obviously no fault of theirs. So I actually had to evade them and ended up going off track. So then I lost that position to New Era.
Yeah.
Yeah, So I think it was AMG Diamonds that was still on the softs. But yeah, it wasn't his fault. The game, he was on the inside, so I was going around the outside, and the game glitched on the him to the outside, so I had to kind of dodge him.
Yeah, there
But
was a
this
few
was
connection issues. There was a couple of boys that kept dropping out and had to be re-invited in. So I don't know if there's only part of what you had encountered on the track, but there was a few issues.
yeah, so that was frustrating. But kept it together, and P2's good.
Yeah, and I was just about to say P2 from where you was. Obviously, we're not going to comment obviously live on stream about the incidents. That's for the incidents page, but to hear that you've obviously dropped down the order and then managed to fight your way back to P2 and challenging right up until the final corner for the lead, I think is obviously a credit to your pace this evening.
Yeah. Silverstone's one of my favorite tracks. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I
Just
remember racing you for all these years, Game 4 here at Silverstone, and I can say it's definitely one of your favourite tracks.
Yeah,
just a little bit more ERS, buddy, was all you needed, wasn't it, eh?
yeah, just a little bit more, but or maybe another lap. But
Yeah,
Nira did what he needed to do. So congrats to him, fellow Caribbean guy, because he's from Saint Lucia, and
forever the
he's from
sportsman.
Barbados. So yeah, right next door.
So superb.
That is a really good result from you, Game 4, and hopefully we'll be speaking to you some more this season on the podium. Great drive from you, buddy. Well done.
Awesome. All right, thank you guys. Have a good
Take
evening.
care, buddy. You too,
Take
man.
care,
Bye
bud.
bye.
As Game 4 has just left, so that leaves us now to do the formalities, which is join us on Sunday at 8 p.m. You will catch me and Full Send Dave in action in the Tier 3 race here at Silverstone.
You sure.
Obviously, Dave will now plug the tribute races and charity races for you guys while I quickly find where we are next week.
Yeah, you carry on, buddy. Yeah, so please join us again on Monday at 8:30 BST for the tribute rate for our friend Schnitzy. And then the Cross League race on Tuesday at 8 o'clock for the charity event. So get your wallets out, boys. Get your piggy banks emptied. Shake your missus upside down, empty her pockets. Get donating to obviously all the funds go to Will Schnitzy and his family. It's a tough time. Just a little contribution from our side. It's obviously greatly appreciated.
So yeah, I couldn't have put that any better myself, Dave. Thank you very much for that. And next week we will be heading to the Netherlands. So hopefully, obviously, you guys can
Awesome.
join us Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and next Sunday as well. That would be awesome. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hopefully, that was an entertaining race from your perspective. It was definitely an entertaining race from our perspective, Dave.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Sorry, I was just reading something just about the donations pages. Everyone's putting some donations in there for Mr. Cashman. So that's looking really good. But yeah, look forward to seeing everyone next week. Good racing, guys.
Awesome. Take care, everyone.